Hey guys, welcome to another Tuesday edition of the Vinyl Den, your channel for record collecting by record collectors. My name is Nick, and today I got, looks like 4 albums I'm going to talk about that's coming out this Friday. You know, it was 6, but there was a couple of albums that got pushed off. I guess, it's kind of a recurring theme. I think we're all seeing those delays in from these releases coming out. But so I got 4 albums to talk about today. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you click on the link down below and go check out the Vinyl Den Facebook group. There's also a link down below for our merch page. If you want to buy, we got t-shirts and sweatshirts on there. Also, there's a link for the Vinyl Den Patreon page. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you give it the thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we release new episodes. So we do the new release videos on Tuesdays, and then there's an episode on Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, and then there's the big show on Sundays with me and Ian at noon Eastern. See, I think by now we've all kind of gotten used to these delays. I know it. I was pretty happy to finally be able to pre-order the MXPX vinyl box set earlier this year. And that was actually supposed to come out last month in June. And that's actually got pushed back to, I think, September now. So, like I said, we're definitely getting used to these delays. They're happening all over the place. There was a couple on here, including the Wallflowers new album, that I think it's actually still coming out digitally this Friday. But it looks like the vinyl's been pushed back a week or two. So I'll talk about that when it's actually coming up to be released. But the first one I'm going to talk about that is coming out this Friday. And you guys know I'm a pretty big jazz fan. This is Art Blakey and Clifford Brown. This is A Night at Birdland. And this is going to be a fantastic album. It's going to run you about $24 online. This is a 2 LP set. This was actually released as a 3-part series previously. I think it was volume 1, 2, and 3 when it was originally released. So they put it all together. They're going to release it as one album. And that I've got several Art Blakey albums. Just one of those classic jazz musicians. So if you're into jazz, that'd definitely be a really good one to pick up. Another one that's coming out this Friday is Jethro Tull A. This was an album. This is their 40th anniversary actually of the original release of this. This is the Steve Wilson remix that was released on CD. Previously, within the last couple of months, earlier this year, I'd say. So this is one that I actually pre-ordered this on clear vinyl. At least I think at least from the picture it looks clear. I don't know if it's actually clear or if it's semi-transparent or whatever the color is. But the one that comes out this Friday, I believe, is going to be the black version because I think the pre-order is all sold out. And like I said, Ian's a huge Jethro Tull fan. I'm not a huge fan of A. I've got all the previous Steve Wilson remixes though, so. I definitely figured this would be a good one to grab. It's only going to run you about $20 online. A is actually an interesting album because it was supposed to be an Ian Anderson solo album, but I think the label kind of pushed them to release it as a Jethro Tull album. So I don't know if you're a Jethro Tull fan or that classic rock, progressive rock fan from the 70s. This should be a good one to check out for sure. So I got 2 left on my list. This first one is one that I actually already have. I picked up the RSD release last year when it came out. This is Spacehog, Resident Alien. When this came out for Record Store Day last year, this was the one that made me get in line. When I saw it on the list, it was definitely one that I wanted to grab. And it actually went pretty quick. And I actually thought it'd be reissued a little sooner than what it has been. But this is going to be on pink vinyl. It's going to be the 2 LP set. So it should be the same as what the Record Store Day one was previously. It was running about $37 online, so a little on the higher end for a 2 LP album, but it's one that I guarantee there's going to be high demand for. Like I said, after Record Store Day, when this was released, it was easily going for well over $100, and I think even as of the last time I checked, it was still in that range. So, it says it's limited though, so I'm not really sure how many of these are going to press. So it actually may be kind of hard even to get this one. So but if you're able to snag one, and if you're a Spacehog fan, it's and you missed on that Record Store Day release last year, it'd definitely be one that to at least try to track down, see if you can get it for a good price. So my last one's actually kind of an interesting one because some of it's coming out now, some of it's coming out in August. But this is the Almost Famous soundtrack. Been a huge fan of this movie ever since it was released, and it for the longest time I actually had it on my Discogs want list. But that soundtrack was going for several $100s, and it just was never something I was going to come up off of that kind of money to pay for it. But I was really interested to see when they announced they were going to reissue it this year. They did it in a couple different formats, and I guess not really formats, but different size box sets. There's like a standard 2 LP box set, which comes out, or I guess not really box set, but 2 LP set that comes out this Friday. And there's two versions of it. There's like a standard black version. They'll run you $39 online. And then there's also a Target exclusive, which I don't believe I know it's colored. I think it's purple, if memory serves me correct. But they'll run you $35 online. So kind of the same price range. I did end up pre-ordering both of them, though, because of the different album covers. So I think it's really the only difference other than the color of the Target version. And then, like I said, there's the huge 6 LP set, which looks like it's going to be a fantastic box set. For $175, though, is one that was a little high on the price range for me, so I ended up passing on that. But if you're still interested in that 6 LP set, it is still available on pre-order, and that actually comes out at the end of August, though. Well, that's all I got for you this week, guys. Thanks for checking the show out. Like I said, these I'm sure in the coming weeks, coming months, there's going to be more and more of these delays. I know I was reading, I don't even remember what album it was, but there's an album that was coming out relatively soon. I think it was July or August that it was originally scheduled to come out, and that's even been pushed to the end of the year. So I think now that we're starting to see these 4 and 5 month delays on album releases on top of the 4 to 6 months it was taking previously to get albums released. So as these delays kind of add up, I think you're going to see more and more of these things get pushed. It's going to be interesting to see if we see more of the Record Store Day stuff get bumped. I know the Mr. Big album, which was one of the ones I was looking forward to in Drop 2, has been removed from the list. And there's really no kind of telling on when that's even going to be released. If it's going to be a Black Friday release, if it's going to be something that they're going to do even later down the line, and maybe do a bigger run. Because I know the Record Store Day release was only going to be 500 copies, so it was going to be super hard to find an album that a lot of people would be looking forward to. So I don't know, maybe that'll be something that we'll see later in the year, maybe early next year, and actually see maybe a 3,000 or 5,000 album run. So I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see. If you've got things on pre-order, definitely just wait, because it's going to be you're going to be playing the waiting game. Unfortunately, it's something that I think is kind of out of the label's control, definitely out of the band's control. But I don't know. If you enjoyed the episode, you can give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Like I say every week, I'm sure there's probably something I missed. So also you can drop me a comment down below if you know of anything else really of note that's coming out this week that you're looking forward to. But like always, until next time, keep on spinning. Peace.